Samsung may have finally fixed one of the most criticized design mistakes it's made in years, and surprisingly, it has nothing to do with specs, performance, or cameras. Over the last few days, multiple leaks have surfaced about the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and when you connect them together, a very clear picture starts to form. This isn't just another Ultra upgrade. This looks like a full design reset. Let's start with the Ice Universe leak, because on the surface, it doesn't look that exciting, but it's actually the most important clue we have. According to Ice Universe, the 4 base color names for the Galaxy S26 Ultra are Black Shadow, White Shadow, Galactical Blue, Ultraviolet. Now here's the key detail most people gloss over. Samsung is no longer labeling these colors as titanium, and that's not accidental. For the last few years, Samsung leaned heavily into titanium branding to compete directly with Apple. But the problem is, calling something titanium doesn't automatically make it feel premium. Most buyers don't care what the material is called. They care about how the phone looks, how it feels in the hand, and whether it looks expensive. These new color names are abstract, minimal, and deliberately quiet. That tells us Samsung is shifting its strategy. Less marketing noise, more visual confidence. And once you realize that, the next leak suddenly makes a lot more sense. Recently, Ice Universe also revealed that he saw part of the real Galaxy S26 Ultra design in person. And according to him, Samsung has finally abandoned the thick, glossy camera ring design that people have been criticizing since the S23 Ultra. If you've ever seen a Galaxy Ultra in certain lighting, you know exactly what the issue was. Those raised camera rings often looked like cheap vinyl records sitting on the back of an otherwise premium phone. They reflected light poorly. They looked bulky. And worst of all, they made a $1,300 phone look cheaper than it should. The S26 Ultra reportedly switches to thin metal camera rings instead, much closer to what we see on Apple's Pro models, but noticeably slimmer and more refined. This one change completely alters how the phone is perceived. Camera rings are the most visually dominant element on the back of a smartphone. They're the first thing people notice. And subconsciously, they signal whether a phone feels flagship or mid-range. By fixing this, Samsung isn't just improving aesthetics. They're restoring pride of ownership. And that leads us directly into the Apple comparison. Apple hasn't radically changed its camera design in years, and that's exactly why it works. The iPhone's metal camera rings are simple, consistent, and instantly recognizable. They don't scream for attention. They just look expensive. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is still stuck with the older camera ring design. Even though it's an incredible phone on paper, visually it's already starting to feel dated. That's why the Galaxy S26 Ultra matters. Samsung isn't trying to outspec Apple anymore. They're trying to match Apple's design confidence. This isn't copying for the sake of copying. It's Samsung admitting that some design choices simply work better and finally acting on it. So the real question isn't whether the S26 Ultra will compete in 2026. The question is, has Samsung finally learned that perception matters just as much as performance? Let me know what you think. Do you prefer Samsung's old, aggressive design language, or is this cleaner, more minimal approach the right move? If more S26 Ultra leaks drop, I'll break them down here. For the first time, Samsung may be turning smartphone privacy into a hardware feature, not an accessory, not a software trick, but something built directly into the display itself. According to new findings inside One UI 8.5 firmware, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to introduce a feature called Privacy Display, and this could quietly become one of the most important upgrades Samsung has made in years. The idea is simple, but the execution is not. When Privacy Display is turned on, the screen becomes significantly harder to see from side angles. Anyone sitting next to you on public transport, standing beside you in a queue, or trying to glance at your phone in a crowded place will only see a darkened screen. Meanwhile, the user looking directly at the phone continues to see the display normally. What makes this different from existing privacy solutions is that this is not a software blur and not a cheap viewing angle filter. The feature appears to rely on new OLED hardware, likely using Samsung Display's Flex Magic Pixel technology, which was first showcased at Mobile World Congress 2024. This strongly suggests that Privacy Display is built into the panel itself, acting like a privacy screen protector that you can turn on or off whenever you want. Digging deeper into the firmware reveals that Samsung is treating this as a serious privacy system, not just a toggle. Privacy Display can be activated manually through settings or the quick panel, but it can also turn on automatically using conditions. These conditions may include when you leave your home or office, when you're in crowded public areas, or even when you open sensitive apps such as banking, payments, or private messages. Integration with modes and routines would allow the phone to intelligently decide when your screen needs protection. The leaks also suggest that Samsung is offering 2 levels of privacy control. In manual mode, the display limits visibility from side angles. In maximum mode, the system goes further by reducing brightness when Privacy Display is active, making shoulder surfing extremely difficult even in close proximity. Users may also be able to choose which apps trigger the feature automatically and set schedules for daily use. What's important here is that no other smartphone currently offers this kind of built-in, on-demand privacy display. Until now, users have relied on physical privacy screen protectors, which permanently reduce brightness, damage image quality, and can't be disabled. Samsung's solution removes all of those compromises. At the moment, it's still unclear whether Privacy Display will be exclusive to the Galaxy S26 Ultra or if it will expand to the rest of the S26 lineup. However, considering the need for a next-generation OLED panel and the cost involved, this feature is far more likely to debut on the Ultra model first. This isn't a flashy feature that shows up in marketing slides, but it's exactly the kind of upgrade that changes how people use their phones in real life. If this leak is accurate, the Galaxy S26 Ultra won't just be about cameras or performance anymore. It'll be about controlling what the world around you is allowed to see.